Dude, I would love a fucking rascal scooter. Like the one that like goes in the grass and stuff. Like that shit looks awesome. I used to love seeing those things. We had when I worked at the pharmacy, we had electric scooters. And and wheelchairs too. And I remember one time it was fucking dead on a Saturday. And there was this big ass hill because we had 2 stores. And so like for the morning you would go work at, if you worked the Saturday shift, for the morning you'd go work at one store, then you'd close for an hour, and then for lunch, then you'd go to the other store and work.
It's good.
The other store, the afternoon store, was always very slow. So one day it was like me and this college kid were working, and we were just working with some like random pharmacist who was just like a fill-in. They didn't work for the company or anything. So they couldn't tell me dick or get me in trouble or anything. I was like, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the wheelchair. We're going to go to the top of the hill. I'm going to ride it down. And I'm going to ride it in the store. And he was like, okay. So we put the wheelchair at the top of the hill. I was like, all right, go down to the store just in case, there's people in there or something. And I rode that sucker all the way down the hill. I made it in the door, but then like I clipped a gondola and like all of his shit just went flying and I went flying. It was fucking great. But you had to test the product to make sure.
Of course, that you were testing.
I sold a wheelchair once to a customer based on me testing it.
Said, look at
they were like, "Is this any good?" I was like, "Yeah, it is. I ride it around the store sometimes." And the lady was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. I ride this thing around the store sometimes. It's very good. It's nice and nimble." She was like, "I'll take your word for it. I'll take it."
What the fuck?
And she bought it. Yeah, like fucking $200 sale.
Wow.
Sean Long, plant connoisseur and used rascal salesman.
Not so much the connoisseur, more of a plant killer.
It lived over almost 2 years. How long do houseplants live?
Longer
I
than
can
you.
honestly say I don't think I've ever owned or grown or kept a houseplant alive.
All right, I'm getting you a plant for Christmas, Greg.
Fuck you.
You have to outlast. You're allergic to plants.
I'll just kill it.
And you have to outlast Sean.
10 seconds?
I take a while sometimes.